schedule for the day. A lot to do today, it's a busy day. And I've got a couple of calls with some clients. We've got a networking event. Danica's texting, we're gonna be back in Frederick next week. I don't know when this is gonna be published, but yeah, when we get out. So we're trying to arrange some meetings and see some clients, etc. when we're in Frederick. But yeah, that's what we're up to.
So we had a press inquiry come in about hiring in the digital marketing space, which of course we have a lot to say about. Some red flags that we discussed in it include a lack of communication. We found as bosses that if there is a lack of communication with employees, then that completely stops everything. It's impossible to work well together. So it's just interesting to put that kind of thing through and see where it goes.
What do you just do?
Oh, just getting back to a mutual connection on LinkedIn. Someone from my talk at the WBN that I've befriended over the past few months connected me with someone who is based in both Atlanta and Frederick. So that's kind of super random, but also super coincidental. So we're trying to meet up. He says that he might have some creative consulting that he might need doing. So totally happy to start talking about that. So today's Tuesday, the 18th, I believe, the day after President's Day. Had to get on the elliptical for a couple minutes there. It's been a couple weeks since I've been able to summon the motivation within myself to get to the gym for at least a couple minutes since the Philippines trip and then moving here. But it felt good to flush the cobwebs out. So I'm gonna get showered, gotta get ready for the day, gonna have to knock a lot of stuff out. Building a business in a different state, it's no easy feat, so let's get going. Oh, and I got my bud soap in the mail today. I actually use it on my face because this is the only thing that has helped me get past my acne. If it wasn't for Linda Payan back in Frederick, of Touchstone Crystal, I believe she's with, yeah, she totally recommended this after her own son had a really good experience. So highly recommend. It's called Secret Bud Soap. So I always try to stay up to date with my learning, and there's this Skillshare course that I'm watching by Bellassai called Writing Content for the Internet. And so there was a point in the video where he broke down how long it takes him to edit his series. It takes, for about a 5-minute video, 5 hours. And I watched it and I was like, yes, he understands. Because until you edit, I guess people don't always understand that editing is a really long process. Just wanted to get that out there. Thank Matt Bellassai for his services to videographers everywhere. And down to some editing for myself. I'm gonna make some videos for a startup grind. Alright, so we had a good call with our client today, then had to get ourselves up and ready for this new event here at Southside Social. We actually forgot to film the video before we came in, so I had to come back out and then go back in to the event. But there's like a whole bowling alley in there and stuff. It's a cool vibe. So hoping to make some new connections. Obviously being new in the city, you gotta do what you can to get integrated into the community. You can't just sell, you have to integrate into the community and really care about people. And it might not be that they can give you business or anything, but you never know what's gonna happen down the line. So that's always their attitude going into these things. You never know who you're gonna meet. You might make a lifelong friend. And yeah, let's see how it goes.
so that was a great event. Met a lot of new people. One person that I saw from an old event, which was cool. He looks just like Pete Campbell.
An old event, you mean?
Huh?
The one event that we've been to.
The one event that we've been to. But key takeaways, everyone's really friendly.
And I love the fact you can walk to a networking event.
Woo! Could not do that before. So yeah, we're literally down the street from this space here. Key takeaways were that people are very friendly, like as long as you're willing to have a good, genuine conversation with them and be open to developing a relationship. That's how they prefer to do business, is what I learned from a lot of people. That actually vibes well with us because we believe in making relationships first. Because you're trying to push yourself on someone, it's pretty transparent what you're after. If you do that enough, you're going to develop a bad reputation and you're going to get silently ousted anyway. So it's in your best interest to do things the relationship way. So, I don't know. I think that was pretty successful.
Yeah,
in terms of getting to know new people. And Charles talked to different people than I talked to. Like, we branched out, so our strategies are working. But it's nice to hear that a collaborative, relationship-based mindset is encouraged. It's really promising.
So, Danica's exporting a video. It's taking a bit longer than we thought it would. She's now hijacked my laptop. We had a slight interlude, just crazy busy, just posted for clients. We got a networking event in 38 minutes, so it was about a 15-minute walk away. Danica's still editing, but yeah, I just had someone I haven't spoken to for a couple of weeks message me, want their opinion about some marketing stuff, so I'm expecting a call from him momentarily. But all in all, things are progressing, if not crazy busy.
So we're here at the Small Business Development Center. I think they call it Business Development Center here, right?
I think both.
Yeah. Well, we've got a meeting with a lawyer, which is free, which is great. We're trying to figure out some structural, legal things today. So hopefully that goes all right. All right, so we finished that meeting. It seems pretty straightforward in terms of all the structuring we need to do between here and Maryland. Anything you want to share?
No, a lot to think about. Simple. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yep.
Seems to be the advice from the lawyer. Yeah,
good.
a good event.
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone's super friendly in there.
Bit of a funny thing actually. So we keep looking for a place to film and record our podcast. We're kind of no frills with it, to be honest, because we've been filming it and recording it in Frederick at Dublin Roasters. They have some rooms for rent there, and they're pretty inexpensive and relatively quiet. Every time we go to ask here, it's like they want this recording studio and, you know, how much do you need? And it's like, we don't need that big of a room. So hopefully in the next coming weeks, we'll find a suitable space that doesn't cost us $300 an hour. So yeah. All right, glasses are off. Means we're going to a networking event, right? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just feeling the contacts look this last couple days. So we're off to Flying Squirrel Bar.
Yep.
There's a group called Chattanoogies that we heard a lot about, so we're gonna go check that out. Gotta tell you, it's really cool to be walking to our networking events, like we said yesterday.
Bit of a nicer day today too.
Yeah. I'm wearing a trench coat and a sweater.
Nicer day.
Audio Jungle.
Don't get me filmed.
All right, so it's nighttime. What time is it now?
8:30.
Wow, the event ended at 7:30?
Something like that. Yeah, we were the
Yeah.
last ones to leave.
Yeah, again, because, you know, making friends and everything. We've been invited to axe throwing. Got a potential speaking engagement at University of Tennessee, Chattanooga. So meeting about that tomorrow with a professor that I met at the event. It was great, good energy, and people really seem to respond well, just with us just getting to know people. It was a great turnout, great result. My voice is hoarse again, which is good. And yeah.
Another rainy day over at the Small Business Development Center. Danica's busy working on some other stuff, so I was taking this meeting alone. As we had a tour around their incubator here, look around, getting some information as to whether it's beneficial for us to join the incubator here. Yeah, it was a pretty good tour, lots of insights.
So we're following up on someone I met yesterday. She's a professor here and wanted to talk to someone who has years of experience in social media to talk to her students. We're trying to figure out what she wants and what she would want us to do for the talk. So that's what what we're at the campus for now. One of these days we're actually going to get video of the meeting actually happening. But yeah, just got out of the meeting and it's looking pretty good that we're going to give this talk to 2 classes of students. And it was a good meeting with she's a great professor. Anything else you want to add?
I don't know, our second paid speaking gig, so
yeah,
exciting.
Super cool.
And it's also started snowing.
I can't wait to present to students. The professor let us know some of the points they were interested in. Always get those jitters before a speaking gig, but this one I think is going to be pretty cool. And yeah, sounds good. Fun fact, I'm a big fan of pickles. These are homemade pickles, which are really, really good. Bit of spice to them with that peppercorn in there. And I always ask Charles, why don't you like pickles?
They're the worst.
They're not the worst.
You just ruin everything.
Well, you don't like that briny, salty, sour
Don't like anything
taste?
about it.
No?
No, just keep it far away from even touching
I feel
my
like
food.
you guys have a special word for pickle. You call them gherkins.
Center of the board, you bring it straight back, like you're scratching the middle of your back. You take a step forward, plant, and then throw, okay? You want to see it or you want to throw?
Can I see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, right foot forward, right hand on top, line it up.
So we wanted to give you guys a quick overview of the last few days. Not everything was filmed, and
We're getting into the habit of this.
Yeah, still getting into the habit. It's still a process for us as well. So just trying to keep that story going. On Friday.
Yeah, Friday we didn't get up to a lot.
Well,
we were
didn't get-
busy, but
yeah.
we didn't do anything overly interesting. We're basically
Working in the office all day.
Yeah, on the computer all day. There was some editing, creating content.
Strategizing, that
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah, the unsexy side of what we do.
Yeah, in a room all day working on things. It happens.
Saturday was very much the same, except for axe throwing.
Well, no, we missed on Friday who we met up with. So on Friday night, there was a woman who messaged me on a Facebook group, the small business Facebook group here in Chattanooga. And her name was also Danica, only with a K, which is the spelling that most people think my name should be for some reason. She was super nice and said, hey, we should get together, I should bring my husband, we both like Italian food, we should meet up. And we suggested this place called Alea in downtown, and it was really nice. They basically chose to live here after an extended honeymoon road trip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Hopefully they'll make an appearance on the vlog at some point in the future, that'd be cool. Then on Saturday, Charles said we went axe throwing at Valkyrie Axe Throwing in downtown, which is about a 10-minute walk from us.
Yeah, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah. I kicked butt.
Yeah, as you guys probably seen in the video. Yeah, Danica's pretty good at it, so that was good fun. And
Found
then
my new sport.
Yeah, then we grabbed a drink and
I made a new friend.
yeah, something to eat. Someone
yeah.
who we'd met at a networking event earlier in the week. So
Yeah, it was cool. I don't know. I was super thrilled that I was good at this axe throwing thing because I'm actually terrible at most sports that involve any kind of object like a ball. Or...
you're terrible at most sports.
I'm good at swimming.
Right, so we hope you enjoyed the first episode of the vlog.
All right.